So please, for those of you who are criticizing Chioma and Davido, saying that this is the wrong timing, why is this desperation? Why did Davido choose a moment like this when they are still mourning and crying, you know, to marry Chioma? Oh, so if this thing didn't happen, he will not marry Chioma and all that. So does it mean that if Ifeanyi didn't die, he will not marry Chioma? No, he would have still married Chioma.
Spice it up, baby, spice it up. Boy, come and give me all, cause tonight I'm feeling so far.
Hello everyone, welcome once again to Spicy Talk with Anwadia. Thank you so much for stopping by. If today is your first time coming across this channel, please consider subscribing, click the like and leave your notification bell on so you get notified whenever I upload a new video or bring you update. So quick one, this is just a short video to clarify certain things that has been ongoing on the internet. Now this is about Davido and Chioma's wedding. I was going through Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter, and all that, and I hear a lot of things people say concerning this wedding. Now, there is something you guys don't know. Culture is a way of life. Our tradition is what shapes us and makes us who we are. Whether you like it or not, you and I came from a place. And where we came from, we have culture, we have tradition. Some people's tradition or culture is enshrined in their religion. So you cannot really differentiate between these two. But let me even go back to Chioma and Davido. Davido got married to Chioma for a particular reason, which is the culture of where Chioma came from. Chioma is an Igbo girl. Have you asked yourself what is the meaning of Chioma? A good God. It's an Igbo name. So in Igbo tradition, a woman, a maiden who is not married but has a child, of which some people call it imebuke, or you say is a bastard. No. So long as a child is given birth to, that child belongs to a family. And in the case of a lady, a maid's bride price has not been paid, where she's pregnant or delivers, that child is going to bear the family's name. Forget the fact that, yes, the parents of Chioma allowed Ifeanyi to bear Adeleke. But the truth is, so long as bride price has not been paid, that child cannot bear Adeleke. And that means to say Davido has no right, full right over the child. The child belongs to Chioma. The child will be bearing Ifeanyi Roland. Now, we know that Davido and Chioma have been planning to get married. They've been together for quite some time now. And rumor has it that they've been married 2019. They got married 2020. They got married 2022, 21. Just rumors. But this time around, we know they were planning the big 2023. And everyone was so excited about it until this unfortunate incident happened. Remember that Davido doted so much on Ifeanyi. He loves that boy like his own breath of life. He loves the boy and he's ready to give the boy the world, the entire world. He's ready to go up to the moon and get the boy the moon. We saw how much he expressed so much love concerning this boy. He loves Ifeanyi so much. With what has happened, they were preparing to get married. Now, the only way Davido will be able to perform the right of a father on this child is for him to pay Chioma's bride price. Yes. That is the only way he can perform the full right according to tradition and according to the custom of where Chioma came from. They are not married. They were not married before this thing happened. So he has to pay her bride price, even in mourning, even with the pain and sorrow, the tears still flowing in their eyes. He had to do this. It's not as if it was a moment of joy and celebration for them. No, they had a plan coming in a few months' time. They had a plan to tie the knot. But with what happened now, they just had to hasten it. Why? So that Davido can give Ifeanyi a befitting burial. The body of this little boy cannot remain in the morgue. The body cannot stay cold in the morgue. So the only way is to let this boy rest in peace by giving him a befitting burial. And who knows, Davido may want to do the burial in his own house or his father's house. So, and how is he going to do that if he's not married to the mother of this child? There is no way the family of Chioma would allow that, because according to culture and tradition, Davido is not married to Chioma. Ikwaka is not marriage. Coming to ask for a daughter's hand in marriage is not marriage. You are only asking. You can come and ask today and change your mind tomorrow, isn't it? But in this case, yes, we know these two love each other and they were planning for 2023. Unfortunately, when this thing happened, Davido just decided, okay, in order for me not to be denied the right of giving this my boy, this my sunshine, a befitting burial, I better do the needful. After all, they were still gonna get married, isn't it? So please, for those of you who are criticizing Chioma and Davido, saying that this is the wrong timing, why is this desperation? Why did Davido choose a moment like this when they are still mourning and crying, to marry Chioma? Oh, so if this thing didn't happen, he will not marry Chioma and all that. So does it mean that if Ifeanyi didn't die, he will not marry Chioma? No, he would have still married Chioma. He would have still married Chioma. But the thing there is, something has happened, and then he has to do the needful and do it very fast. He has to do it. So can you guys please allow this couple be? Let them mourn. Understand the culture and tradition of your place and respect that. Davido understood the culture and tradition of Chioma, and he's doing the needful as a young man. They are mourning. They are in pain. It is their choice. If they choose to do it overnight, they will. After all, they might not decide to just marry Judy without informing everyone. So why can't Davido marry Chioma even if they are still mourning? The only concern I have right now is the marriage being held at Davido's father's house, the traditional marriage being held at his father's house. Now, the truth is this: I know personally that Ibanku is done in the villages, but today people still do it in Lagos, Abuja, Kaduna, Sokoto, anywhere. Zaria, they do traditional marriage there now. Yes, people have left going to the village and then start doing it anywhere they find themselves because of security reasons and so many other reasons. Even at that, look at the scenario. Anywhere, Davido, with the way they are grieving now, cannot go far right now. And if they decide to do that, they don't want crowd, they don't want people to come there, and Davido cannot decide who is going to hold phone and record and who shouldn't. This is not his house. Remember, if he's going to do it in Chioma Roland's house, that means that he will have to accept whatever is done there. People are going to raise their cameras and try to make videos, and he doesn't want all that. It's not a celebration time for him. He's still mourning the loss of his son. So I believe that the family of Chioma decided to consider him on that, being that they want to do it low-key. Okay, go and do it in Lagos. After all, people do it in Lagos these days, isn't it? They do it in Lagos. So they just want to do it low-key, and they don't want camera. And that was why Davido banned every camera. No camera, no picture, no video. They can still do renewal of vow. They can do anything. I mean, the white wedding isn't done yet. They can still do the white wedding. For now, they just have to do, make do with what they have, which is to just have a low-key wedding. Please, guys, allow them be. It's a choice. And they're doing it for a reason. Chioma is not desperate. Neither is Davido. Something happened. And this guy has to give his son a befitting burial. And he deserves that. He deserves anything. Ifeanyi deserves all that. And I keep praying that the soul of Ifeanyi rests in perfect peace. And I pray that God will comfort Davido and Chioma. They are now Mr. and Mrs. Adeleke. Congratulations to them. I know that something good is going to come out of this. Eventually, God will wipe their tears and maybe bless them with twins this time around. Ifeanyi is still around the corner watching them as an angel up there in heaven. We should just continue giving them our prayers and support. So that's just one of what I want to point out today, that we all have our cultures and tradition, and Davido has to do this despite the fact that he's mourning. But in order to give Ifeanyi a befitting burial, he has to do this. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time here. In case you haven't given me a thumbs up, go ahead and do so. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your notification bell on so I can always bring you updates on this channel, Spicy Talk with Onwadia. Until I come your way again with another update or video, I remain Onwadia. For now, I say bye-bye.